Welcome back to Lamel Family Field on the campus of Brevard College. We're counting down to the start of the women's soccer USA South Conference Tournament semifinals. The reason for the late start, the men's soccer semifinals, as Brevard took on Southern Virginia, went all the way to overtime, went through two overtime periods, and then went to penalty kicks with the Tornadoes defeating the Knights in men's soccer in that penalty kick shootout to advance to the championship game, which the men's team will host on Saturday. Here in women's soccer, the game we're about to enjoy here at Lamel Family Field, it's the number one seed, the Brevard College Tornadoes, coming off a undefeated regular season and then a big win in the first round, 3-0 over William Peast. And they'll be facing the number 4 seed, Southern Virginia, who defeated Meredith 2-0 in the first round to advance to this semifinal matchup. Southern Virginia is the defending USA South Conference champions. These two teams met in the regular season, with Brevard taking the win. And now meeting for a second time this year. These two rivals, and one team will advance to the championship game to take on either number 2 seed Methodist or number 3 seed Greensboro in the championship game. Tornadoes in the driver's seat to host as the number 1 seed in that game would be on Saturday. But looking forward to a great matchup here. Tornadoes and Knights. As we continue to count down, we're about 5 minutes away from the pregame introductions and all the preliminaries before this one. So stick with us. Tornadoes and Knights coming up shortly. And welcome once again to Islamel Family Field as we are moments away from the start of this semifinal matchup between the Tornadoes and the Knights. The Tornadoes, the number 1 seed, undefeated on the season, an 11-match win streak, and undefeated, in fact, no ties, no losses, unblemished record here at home at Islamel Family Field. But a formidable opponent in the number 4 seed, Southern Virginia, the defending champs of the USA South Conference. So just moments away from this one, and then we will turn it over to Mateos in just a couple moments as final preliminaries between these two teams on an electric night here at Islamel Family Field. We'll also have Martin Miguel Aguilar on the call as well. He'll be joining Mateos in just a couple minutes. But for now, bringing you the play-by-play for tonight's action, the Knights and the Tornadoes women's soccer semifinals. Introduce Mateos.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our live. Here we are at the Ives Level Family Field on the campus of Brevard College to see which one of the teams here are going to go through the final. Tornadoes are facing the Knights, the women's soccer team. Playing right now straight after the men's soccer team who just got on a spot in the final of the USA South Tournament. Just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle, and then we're going to have the semifinal of the women's soccer tournament, the USA South Tournament. And the referee blows the whistle. Abby Nunez is going to kick that ball forward. Ball's going to stay with the keeper. Olivia trying to press it. The ball is going to stay with the Knights. Porcelli running all the way to make sure they won't get closer to the Tornadoes area. And I'm here right now with Martin Aguilar, the analyst of that game. Martin, introduce yourself.
Hello, thank you very much, Mateos. Yeah, what an interesting game. Rematch of the last year's final. Very different circumstances this time with the Tornadoes unbeaten, but still, what a great match we expected. Hopefully it's as good as much as it was last year during the final. And Mateos, up to you for the commentating.
Thanks, man. It's a big pleasure to have you here. And here we are. Sofia de Pascual gets back to Abby Nunez. Plays with Zavakan. Plus the ball stays with Haley. Haley plays with Porcelli. Porcelli trying to play it with Austin Huffman. Back to Haley. Ball's going to stay with the player of the Knights. MK Smoke heads the ball away. Ball stay with Sofia de Pascual. What a ball to Olivia Guillermo. But first the referee looks like he called a foul. Abby Nunez is going to take that free kick. 85 yards away from the goal. Abby Nunez, the goalkeeper of the year for the Tornadoes, for the USA South Conference. Abby Nunez, goalkeeper of the year. Sofia trying to get the ball away. Ball stays with the Knights. Smoke. Porcelli. Ball is going to stay with Sofia de Pasquale that kicks the ball away. Doesn't want to play around, but the ball stays back with the Knights. Hinton plays in the midfield. Porcelli tried to interfere the ball. The ball is going to stay between Sofia de Pasquale, Rachel Trifoli. Dangerous chance right now for the Knights close to the box. And that's going to be the first corner of the game. Really dangerous chance here for the Knights to score the first goal in the game. There's a good cross into the box. Abby Nunez gets the ball, but the referee called an offside first. Abby Nunez, the goalkeeper of the year, also the All Conference first team, Abby Nunez. Olivia Guillermo trying to stay with the ball a little bit. Tries that long ball to Austin Huffman today, playing with a mask after the last game. Got a little bit hurt, but right now she's here giving her best to bring the Tornadoes to the final of the USA South Tournament. Kelly plays with Huffman. Another throwing right now for the Knights. Gad plays in the middle. Well done by the player of the Knights. Getting closer to the Tornadoes box, but that's going to be a bad pass. Sofia just looks the ball going to Abby Nunez's hands. Abby Nunez will have a chance to kick the ball further away, as she always does. Really high as well. Huffman trying to stay with that ball, and that's going to be a foul. The number 6, Lucy Skidmore, the left back of the Knights, made a foul on Austin Huffman, Martin.
Yeah, no, I would say that was a pretty intense foul, and as always, Abby Nunez ready to take it. She's been very dangerous. Last game, she was very dangerous. She can either score from there or get an assist. Very dangerous intention for the Knights to do the foul. I understand it, but I think very early in the game, that's not what you want to do, especially with Abby on the other end.
Nunez on the ball. Nunez getting ready for the free kick. Nunez putting the ball in the second post. Zavakan was there, but she was offside already. What a free kick from Abby Nunez.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling you. She can't score or she can assist, but she's very dangerous. It doesn't matter if it's in the 20-yard line, the 30-yard line, the 40-yard line, or even the 50-yard line. When Abby Nunez is on the free kick, she can be a very dangerous player.
Trifoli trying to mark the player of the Knights. Better for Rachel Trifoli, who got award for the all-sportsmanship team, the senior of the Tornadoes, Trifoli. Porchetti trying to stay with the ball. Really rough game here at the beginning. Both of the teams are trying to stay with the ball. Better for Gad right now. The Knights right now trying to build a play on the left. Long ball here to Lucy. Tornadoes will have a throw in. Martin, what are your impressions of the first minutes of the game?
Well, it's been very good, and it's interesting to see how much the referee is letting the game flow, because we've seen already some fouls that could have been like for a yellow, in my opinion, but the referee says no, play on. He calls the foul this, but it looks like it's going to be a very physical game. Let's see who can get on top, but right now, that's something that the Tornadoes need to take advantage of. When they do get a free kick, they have to be very, very aggressive with it. But at the same time, you have to be careful, because if the referee calls a free kick on you, it might be an attack for the Southern Virginia Knights.
Absolutely. Abby Nunez. Nunez put the ball into the box. Olivia Guillermo trying to collect the ball. Ball stays here, all the way on the left with the Knights. Ruben trying to press it right now. Porcelli trying to press it as well. Nice press by the Tornadoes, but even better for the Knights, who built a really good play, got out of pressure. Sofia De Pasquale and Rachel Trifoli just looking the ball going out. Trifoli tried to play with Haley. Sofia De Pasquale again kicking the ball away, out of bounds. Knights trying to build a play at the first minutes here of the game. Really good game here so far. Both of the teams are studying each other, and that's another chance, a corner for the Knights right now on the corner. Good chance for the Knights to maybe try to score the first goal in the game. Just waiting for the referee. And that ball is going to be for Abby Nunez again. What a save from the keeper of the Tornadoes, Abby Nunez. Robin. Robin kicks the ball away. Lucy Skidmore, we have a throw-in. Plays to Hinton. Hinton plays with Murray. Murray resets everything with Lucy. Another throw-in for Lucy, the left back of the Knights. Robin trying to build a counter-attack right now. Michaela Robin, the freshman, tried that long ball to Zvekan. Haley trying to link with Zvekan. Porcelli on her chest. Ball's going to stay with Pascual. What a ball wide open to Kelly. Kelly tried that long ball right here. Wide open on the right to Huffman. Olivia Guilherme will get at the ball, but the referee called a foul on the number 8, Olivia Guilherme. That can be a really dangerous fault, Martin.
Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about. You have to be careful. Yeah, the game might be physical, but that's not an excuse to allow such dangerous plays. And right now, if Abby Nunez was very dangerous from the 40-yard line, I can't imagine from the 20-yard line. Let's see if she shoots. Let's see if she assists. Wherever it is, she might be very dangerous. 10 minutes in, what a game we've been having.
Absolutely. Abby Nunez on the ball. Just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. Abby Nunez on the ball. She shoots it straight to the goal and it goes over the post. Really close to the post between the football field goal and the post of the soccer goal. Goal kick for Gardner. Gad. Really good center back as well, Gad, for the Knights. Porcelli trying to press in the middle. What a player. Chiara Porcelli stole the ball in the midfield. Right now, Robin has it. Better for Murray. Murray kicks the ball away. Rachel Trifoli on the left. She's going to reset everything with Abby Nunez. Nunez kicked the ball far away to Lucy. Olivia trying to collect it. Ball's going to stay with Murray. Murray plays in the middle with Ainaka. Back to Lucy. Nice play. Ainaka tried to pass against Sofia de Pascual. Well done by the defender of the Tornadoes, Sofia de Pascual. Which, in my opinion, could have been in the at least the second team, the all-conference second team. But she's just a freshman. She will have a lot of years to prove how good she is. Austin. Lucy trying to stay with the ball, resets everything. Try that long ball back again to Akinaka. Akinaka will have a good throw in on the left. Plays in the middle, but looks like the referee is going to call a throw-in right now for the Tornadoes. Martin. Right now we are going to 32 minutes and 50 seconds of the game. How have you been analyzing that game here so far?
I've been loving it so far. Both teams are playing really entertaining football. On one side, you have the Knights playing very direct, doing all the touches. And on the other side, you have the Brevard Tornadoes, who are maybe looking a bit more calm, looking to see when the option is through. But what a physical game it has been. But a very clean game. I would say it's very physical, but there hasn't been like any dirty plays or nothing like that. Let's see who scores first, but it looks like we'll have a lot of commentating to do today.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I already have here first with the men's soccer team, so it's a big pleasure to have you here helping me, Martin Aguilar, and all the staff who is here with me, Enrico, Tomaso, and Phil de Montolier. Thomas tries to play in the middle, but the ball is going to stay with the Tornadoes. Actually stays with the Knights. Thomas Thomas trying to find someone. Nice press from Zvekan. Zvekan pressing along the right back of the Knights. Thomas. Porcelli, the captain of the Tornadoes. Playing with MK Smoke. Back to Abby Nunez. Abby Nunez kicked the ball further away. Huffman tried to win the ball on the air. Rachel Trifoli will have a throwing on the left.
And for the people that are tuning in into our game, the other semifinal, Methodist is winning 1-0 to Greensboro in the 74th minute. Remember, the winner of that game will play the winner of this game. If Southern Virginia gets to go through, they will visit the other team. If the Tornadoes get to win, they'll be the one hosting the USA South Conference Tournament Women's Final.
And the referee stops the game right now with 31 minutes and 5 seconds. Resets everything right now with Porcelli. Porcelli plays with Haley. Back to Trifoli. MK Smoke gets the ball away. That could have been a dangerous chance for the Knights with the number 11, the striker, Aknaka. Thomas again will have a throw-in. Trifoli was going to stay with Haley. Another throw-in right now for Thomas to take it on the right back of the Knights. Zvekan. Nice turn by Zvekan. The ball stays with the Knights though. Porcelli. Pass the ball quick to Austin Huffman. Huffman tries to switch all the way to the other side. And that can be a good ball to the number 7, but it's going to be so far. Murray tried to get it. Martin, what do you think the Tornadoes need to do more to getting more closer to the Knights box?
Well, I think this is a very complicated game because both teams are attacking very well, but also defending very well. I would say they would have to keep the ball because that's something they did really well. Maybe with a foul comes, Abby Nunez can do a cross or a shot over there. But overall, keep what they're doing. Very, very solid defense, trying to attack as much when they get the opportunity. But so far, how both teams are playing right now, it looks like just a mistake will open the score.
Story plays with Gad. Gad plays back with Story. Huffman trying to press along, but that won't be worth it just alone. Huffman would just waste stamina. Murray plays with Lucy. Blazer. Huffman plays back with Story. Gad plays in the middle. The ball is going to stay with the Tornadoes with Sofia De Pasquale, the freshman. Zvekan. Zvekan is staying with the ball, playing with Trifoli. Back to Zvekan. Another throwing right now for the Knights. Martin, we haven't seen the Tornadoes playing a lot wide open. In your opinion, should they try to play more in the midfield as they have really good players playing there?
It could be. I mean, they have Chiara Porcelli, they have Michaela Rubin, they have Haley. But at the same time, it's not just their decision, it's also who they have in front. And when you have a team like Southern Virginia Knights, it's hard to play your game. They're both trying to put their style, but it looks like they're thinking that maybe going from the side can be more attack. And it is interesting to see that not only Abby Nunez can take the free kicks, the Southern Knights goalkeeper, Gardner, is also ready to take a free kick herself.
Gardner on the ball. He put the ball into the box in a dangerous area. Abby Nunez will have it. 27 minutes and 40 seconds left for the end of the first half here, Martin.
Yeah, no, what a game. And as I was telling you, it's hard when you have such competitive teams playing against each other because sometimes the game can get stuck. But it's not the case in this part. Both teams are playing really good football. Both players are incredible with the ball. And you have Austin Hoffman, a great warrior of the team. I'm leaving it to you, Mateus.
Huffman trying to get a corner. Better for the player And that was just ball. Olivia Guillermo, intercepted player of the Knights. In my opinion, in the most of the opinions of the fans, they thought she just got the ball, but the referee called a foul. Better for the Knights right now. Story.
Yeah, no, I was confused as well because the referee seemed like to be allowing a lot of, I wouldn't say fouls, but a lot of contacts go through, but this one he didn't. The fans were obviously upset, but it's the referee's call.
Murray tried to play with Lucy. Olivia tried to stay with the ball as well. Lucy Skidmore will have another throw-in. Plays with Ainaka. Ainaka tried to play that long ball with Murray. MK Smoke, we just seen the ball go out of bounds. Kennedy Kelly, the right back of the Tornadoes, trying to find someone. She has Olivia Guillermo. She has Robin. She tries to find Huffman. Throwing right now for the Knights. Story plays back with Gad, the captain of the Knights. Getting some yards, Gad. Tries that long ball. Sofia de Pascual. The wall, Sofia de Pascual. It's unbelievable. No one can pass that player of the night, of the Tornadoes. And right now is Vacan. Has a good chance. She passed to Huffman. Huffman will have a chance to shoot it and hit the player of the Knights. But Olivia Guillermo is still fighting for the ball. Better for Lucy Skidmore. Well done by the player of the Knights, Skidmore. Kicking the ball against Olivia Guillermo and getting a throw in. Martin, the Tornadoes are getting closer.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, maybe the first goal comes from a mistake. I wouldn't say it was exactly a mistake from the Knights, but we got a great opportunity. Michaela was able to take the ball, give it to Austin. Very interesting game, but as I said, both defenses are very solid. Only a mistake can open them. That Knights have had their chances. The Tornadoes have had their chances. Let's see who scores first. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't score, but either way, the game, very entertaining.
Harris trying to stand with the ball. Robin. Ball stays with Murray. Murray resets everything with Story. MK Smoke trying to collect the ball. Sofia de Pascual was there to fix it. Porcelli to Huffman. Nice touch by Huffman. Better for the number 7, Murray. The ball stays with the Nados. Porcelli, like Martin has been saying, really physical game here. A lot of contact. The referee letting the players of both of the teams play the game. De Pascual just looking at the ball going to Abby Nunez, the cold center back. Sofia De Pascual playing with her partner MK Smoke. They haven't been doing an amazing job here so far in that season. Both of the center back of the Tornadoes. Robin trying to fight it for the ball. That's going to be a throw-in for Lucy Skidmore. Plays with Blazer. Blazer staying with the ball. Blazer, pass one. Nice job by Blazer. Plays with Montes. Nice cut by Montes. Really clean cut. Plays in the middle with Hinton. Hinton plays wide open with Thomas. Thomas plays back with Gad. Gad plays in the middle with Montes. Back to Story. Martin. The Knights are connecting really clean passes, playing the ball around, moving the ball around.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, they play different play styles, but the Knights have a very technical. I'll leave it back to you, Mateus.
Let's see if that play first. I think it would be good to talk right now.
As I was saying, the Knights have that type of game where they try to pass. Maybe first touch, maybe 2 touches. But they play the ball really nice, really well. We have seen her strike in Akinaka getting the ball and seeing who she has an option to. That's an interesting way of trying to attack. But again, they have to face MK Smoke and Sofia on the back. Very interesting game. And as we can see, maybe an opportunity opens up. And from there, they can score.
And Austin Huffman is still fighting. Let's see if she's going to get a foul. And she got it. She didn't. That was a foul for the Knights. Actually, in my opinion, Martin, maybe you have another one. What I actually thought was just a normal play. Kind of both of the players, they were like holding each other. So,
yeah, no, I would like to be in the ref's mind because he's been having interesting criteria. Maybe some contacts he hasn't decided to call a foul, and others he has decided. On this occasion, I would believe it was a 50-50. And I would like to say for Austin Hoffman, she's been having a very interesting season because the first half of the season she was injured. Then when she came back, she had the face mask, as you can see, because of another injury. But look at her. There she is in the semifinals, fighting for every ball, not stopping at all. She is indeed a warrior, and hopefully she can prove tonight with a goal.
Throwing for the Knights with Skidmore. Trying to play with Murray. Better for Kelly. MK Smoke kicks the ball further. But the ball goes out of bounds. Another throw-in for the Knights with 21 minutes and 33 seconds for the end of the first half here at the semifinals of the USA South Tournament. Murray against Huffman. Another contact, and Austin Huffman got a foul 30 yards away. Again, I'm a Tornado fan, but I'm an impartial guy. In my opinion, it was just a contact, easy contact. Again, a 50-50, but the referee decided. The referee is being kind of confusing a little bit on his criteria.
We can't decipher him yet if he's going to call everything, if he's going to call. But I would say I am surprised no yellow card has been given up so far. Not because any of the teams deserve it, but that's a good way to prevent the hits from continuing. He hasn't done that, but now we have Abby Nunez from the 30-yard line on a dangerous free kick.
Nunez on the ball. Nunez 30 yards away from the goal. Abby Nunez kicked the ball straight. He went over the football field goal. Nunez 30 yards away. The fourth shot of the Tornadoes.
5 for 21.
Abby Nunez, which is really impressive because Abby Nunez, she has 1 goal already and 1 assist in that season. And today in the morning, I was studying about her stats, and she had 20 shots on goal, which 11 of them were on target, which means Abby Nunez is really dangerous on her free kicks.
And it is interesting because right now we're seeing on the sideline, the Tornadoes already made a sub, and the Knights are preparing to do one, but it's an interesting position because the goalkeeper is the one that's going to be subbed out. Normally, it's not a common substitution to do, and the goalkeeper is the one that plays the 90 minutes the most of the time. Maybe it's an injury, we still don't know that, but right now, as of right now, 19 minutes left in the first half, and the Knights will change the goalkeeper.
Absolutely, that's interesting. The Knights right now being ready to sub the number 1, Chloe Miller. Just waiting on the sideline. The referee didn't authorize the sub. Trifoli. Ball stays with Huffman. Back again to Sofia De Pasquale. Brennan as well, the player of the Tornadoes, just came in. Robin gives a really good ball to Olivia Guillermo, who shoots it. It goes really close to the post. Olivia Guillermo, what a shot with her right foot. It went so close to the post. 18 minutes and 40 seconds for the end of the first half. And right now, the number 1, Chloe Miller, is going for the number 00, Katrina Gardner.
Yeah, and as we're seeing right now, the sub is on, but it's not a one-time thing. It's not just of this game. Throughout the season, they have been playing a lot of games with the Knights keeper, Katrina Gardner, playing 12 games, while Chloe Miller has played 17. Very interesting decision from the coach, but let's see how it does. It's not an uncommon thing for the Knights to do. Let's see how it works out for them in the semifinal.
Blazer. Try to play with Harris. Ball stays back with Blazer. Blazer gives a really good ball in the middle to Murray. Murray stays with the ball. Plays with Harris. Blazer again try to play that ball wide open to Harris. Abby Nunez will have a goal kick for the Tornadoes. Martin.
Yeah, and I would like to say almost 17 minutes before the halftime comes. And we've seen already the two teams, what they're trying to prove. On one side, you have the Knights. They try to pass. They try to see the space. If there's a space, they will attack it. But if not, they'll keep passing. They know how to pass. On the other side, you have the Tornadoes who are more direct, and any single chance they have it. Right now, Olivia Guillermo, she had a really interesting shot. Michaela Svek, and also with her speed. Very interesting ideas because they both play different games, but can attack the other teams insanely dangerously.
Another throwing for the Knights really close to the Tornadoes box. And that's going to be a good chance for a counterattack with Brennan. Brennan trying to stay with the ball. Better for Blazer. Plays with Montes. Montes resets everything with the Captain Gad. Gad plays with Story. Story gets some yards, move forward. Tries that long ball to Lucy. Lucy against Kinley Mosley, the number 17, who just came in. The rookie of the year, Kinley Mosley, with 11 goals here so far and 7 assists. Kinley Mosley.
Yeah, no, she has been impressive for the Tornado so far. And I think that duo on the sides, Michaela Svekan on one side and Kinley Mosley on the other, is very, very dangerous for the other team. Olivia Guillermo, though, played a really good game, and that shot she had, impressive.
Trifoli trying to play to Zavakan. "15 minutes left for the end of the first half at the Ives Level Family Field, the semifinal of the USA South Tournament. That can be a dangerous chance for the Knights, but MK Smoke was there to kick the ball away. Knights putting a lot of pressure as well. The Tornadoes, they had some opportunities, but right now, I would say the Knights are having more the possession of the ball, especially on the right side. And the referee called a foul right now, which is going to be really dangerous, Martin.
Yeah, no, very dangerous zone. It's not exactly the best zone to get a shot, but if you get a cross from there, they can score. As we saw in the men's game, the Southern Virginia had a free kick from the sideline. They crossed it, and then it ended in a goal.
Knights have a great opportunity here to put the ball into the box. Ball stays alive, close to the box. Brennan trying to collect it. Sofia de Pascual was there again. It's unbelievable. He gets every single ball away. Izavakan has a good chance right now for a counterattack on the left. Tried that long pass to Brennan. Kinley Mosley on the right here, still fighting for the ball. And the ball went out. That's going to be a good throw-in for Kelly. Kelly has been trying to put some of the throw-ins into the box. She has scored 2 goals in that season. But right back, Kennedy Kelly tries to play with Brennan. Brennan tries to collect the ball. That's going to be a goal kick for the Knights with 14 minutes left for the end of the first half. Martin, the game is still 0-0. You have been saying that some free kicks can be really dangerous. They can open the scoreboard just scoring on a free kick. What other ways do you think that can happen, the first goal of the game?
Yeah, I would say from a mistake, maybe from defenses, they can do a bad pass or something. And obviously the attackers have to be very, very focused on the game to see if a mistake happens, they'll have to score. Other than that, a free kick, as you mentioned before, and maybe a corner kick, because we've seen the Tornadoes and the Knights, they're both very dangerous on those set pieces. But yeah, most of the game will be defined on set pieces. It can be a free kick, it can be a corner, or a throw-in.
Abby Nunez again, the goalkeeper of the year, Nunez. Nunez put that ball really close into the box. The ball stayed alive. The keeper of the Knights didn't have a really good save, and right now the number 1 who just got in a couple of minutes ago, Miller, collects us the ball.
Yeah, and I would say I was surprised by that shot because that's also a very good way to score a goal. It's an outside shot. You can't surprise the keeper. What an interesting idea by Rachel Trifoli. Good shot, but even better save.
Zavakan getting really close to the box. Better for the play of the Knights. Trying to build some play on the right. Sofia de Pascual again collects the ball. Pascual right now is out of position. That can be a dangerous chance for the Knights. They throw that long ball, which is going to stay with Abby Nunez. 12 minutes and 18 seconds left for the end of the first half at the Ives Level Family Field on the Brevard College campus. One of the most beautiful campuses in the whole United States, surrounded by the mountains.
Yeah, no, it's very pretty. It's, I would say, a bit sad that we can't see that today, but at the same time, game on the lights. What a beautiful opportunity for us to play. I'm sure the players enjoy playing under the light, but what an interesting game because, yeah, normally we're used to playing at maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So right now having a game at night, I'm pretty sure it's very exciting, especially on the semifinal instances. It's a very interesting game. I remember playing under the night. Whew, whole different level of experience.
Absolutely. I actually missed to play at night times on my Sunday Leagues games, not in a good level, just a commentator here, but definitely playing in the night is always a vibes. It's a night atmosphere. The players normally, I've been talking with some players. They actually told me that they prefer to play at nighttime, which they can eat more during the day, hydrate themselves. So each player has their own better time to play it, but each in the afternoon, even during the night, is always a good time to watch soccer. Nunez. Nunez kicks the ball further away. Brennan trying to collect it. The ball's going to stay with Story. Plays a good ball in the middle. Try to play with the number 22, Aldrin McCacan. Ball stay with De Pasquale. What a pass in the middle to Robin. Ball stays with Klusman. Klusman didn't have a good touch. The ball is going to stay with MK Smoke. Smoke tries that long ball to Brennan. Brennan put some good pressure on Story. They're really good center back as well for the Knights. Playing with Gad as her partner. Kelly will have a throw-in. Kelly try to play that ball to Brennan. The ball is going to stay with Robin. Kennedy Kelly will have a good chance right now to put that ball into the box. Kelly. What a throw into the box. Keely Mosley trying to collect it. Kelly will have another chance to put it into the box. That's an amazing cross to Huffman, and Brennan tried as well to hit at that ball with her right foot. Ball still stays with the Knights. Lucy plays back with Story. Nice press from the Tornadoes right now, trying to steal that ball close to the Knights box. Montes plays to Story. Story trying to find someone. The game gets really quick right now. They have been trying to connect quick passes. Kelly. Sofia De Pasquale. We just looked the ball to Abby Nunez Martin with some updates here.
Yeah, first of all, on the other game, final score, number 2 Methodist beats number 3 Greensboro 2-0. They're going to be in the final, and they're still waiting for their rival. As I remind all of you, if Southern Virginia gets to go through, the final will be at Methodist, but if the Tornadoes get to go through, the final will be here at the Ives Lamel Family Field.
That would be lovely. Have both of the soccer teams, the men's and the women's, playing here at the Ives Level Family Field for the whole community of Brevard College, who made a really good difference today in the men's soccer game, and they have been doing it right now, cheering for these girls at the stands. Good. Ball's going to stay with the number 8, Thompson. Plays back with Story. Story tries to play the long ball. MK Smoke. We have the possession right now. She always tries that long ball to Brennan or whoever is playing here on the right side of the pitch. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left for the end of the first half. The Tornadoes, they have shot 6 times. And the Knights, they only had 1 shot, but it was a dangerous shot against the goal of Abby Nunez. Brennan. Brennan has a nice touch. The ball going to stay with Rubin. Rubin is going to try to shoot it, and he hit it. The player of the Knights, Michaela Rubin, was requesting a penalty. From here, it actually looks like the ball hit the hand of the player of the Knights, but we can see that after. Kelly just looking the ball, going around. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left for the end of the first half. Martin, what are your impressions about that first half here at the Ives Level Family Field? Tornadoes against the Knights.
Yeah, no, it's been a very hard-fought game. I would say both teams have had or have at least tried to attack the others, but the defenses have been very solid. Either way, it's been very entertaining. Yeah, you can say there hasn't been maybe a lot of shots, but the game is not stuck. It is flowing. Both teams are passing the ball. Both teams are trying to get to the other side's goal. And, of course, I would say the referee has been a bit interesting to say the least because of how he has been judging some plays. But overall, I would say that's what you expect. When you're in the semifinals of the USA South Conference tournament, this is the type of games that you're expecting. A game where maybe the score shows a 0-0, but we have been entertained, and I'm hoping way more action in the second half.
Brennan pass to what a play from Brennan, the number 21. Oh my days, what we just saw here. Brennan, the freshman player of the NATOs. And that can be a good chance right now. Number 12 trying to collect the ball. Sofia De Pasquale is sprinting. MK Smoke was there to get the ball away. What actually a duo. Sofia De Pasquale and MK Smoke. Really good defenders, which makes really hard for the Knights. Nunez with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left for the end of the first half here at the Ives Level Family Field with really good players. Kinley Mosley with 11 goals and 7 assists. Michaela Zavakan with 9 goals and 9 assists. Zavakan, who was trying right now to get at that ball, will have a throwing. Michaela Rubin, who got the All-Conference second team, the freshman of the Tornadoes, Michaela Rubin, plays on the right with Kinley Mosley. Kinley will have a good chance to cross it. She crossed it into the box. Better for the player of the Knights, Miller. Ball stays with Montes. Montes plays back with Gad. Gad's to Story. Story plays in the middle with the number 12 of the Knights. Brennan plays to Porcelli. Porcelli to Kinley. Kinley to trying to press the Story. Lucy pressing right now. Kinley Mosley. Better for the left back. Lucy Skidmore. Plays with Audrey. Kinley Mosley against Audrey. Better for the play of the Knights. But right state after the number 2, Montes, just kicked the ball away. What a tough game here so far for both of the teams, for the Tornadoes and for the Knights. The players, they are not having a lot of space, Martin. How can they kind of break those lines, find that space to open the scoreboard here at the Ives Level Family Field in the semifinal of the USA South Tournament?
I would say they can try to do it as they did last game with the through balls and hoping their wingers are very interesting. Like this, Michaela and Kinley Mosley, 2 very aggressive players that can cause a lot of attack.
Trifoli puts the ball into the box to Brennan. The ball is going to stay with Lucy Skidmore. Ball stay bouncing a lot. And the referee called a foul. Huffman just clapped in front of the referee because she was kind of having a lot of trouble against the defenders of the Knights. Right now she got a call. Abby Nunez, 30 yards away.
Yeah, in a very dangerous zone to do a free kick. And at the same time, yeah, what we've been saying, I would say this was actually a foul because they pushed Austin from the back. But overall, Austin has had a pretty rough day today with the defenders getting here all the time.
Nunez put the ball, and that's going to be on Miller's hand. Nice shot again from Abby Nunez, the goalkeeper of the year. Porcelli. MK Smoke tried to interference the pass. The play of the Knights touched the ball. So Abby Nunez will have another goal kick with 2 minutes left for the end of the first half here.
Yeah, and I would like to say 2 minutes in, it's still 0-0. But let's remember back to the last year's final, it went also 0-0 at halftime, and after that, the goals started to come in the second half. But at the same time, from that final, only one player is remaining, which is Mabel Harris. Well, one goal scorer is remaining, Mabel Harris, as all the other players that scored in that final are now out of this game.
Absolutely. It's kind of a rematch, a revenge for the last year. The Knights against the Tornadoes. Women's soccer team here in North Carolina, Brevard College. Nunez. Let's see if the Tornadoes are going to try to put the ball into the box in those last 1 minute and 15 seconds to the end of the first half. Huffman trying to stay with the ball. Robin stole the ball for the player of the Knights. Gives a really good pass to Kinley Mosley on the right. Kinley Mosley trying to avoid it. It went out of bounds. A throw-in for the Knights. With 50 seconds left right now, the Tornadoes are trying to press it, trying to steal that ball really close to the Knights box. I was going to stay here with Sofia. Sofia just looking the ball going to Abby Nunez. Aldrich kind of trying to press a little bit. 30 seconds left. Abby Nunez will try to kick the ball as further as she can. Plays to Kinley. And that's going to be the last 20 seconds of the first half. Martin, 8 shots from the Tornadoes, just 1 shot for the Knights. What do you think the Knights they need to do to maybe have more opportunities to score?
Yeah, no, they have been facing a very solid defense with the MK Smoke and Sofia de Pasqualis, as well as Kennedy Kelly and Rachel Trifoli. But overall, I would say they have to keep doing their game. They have to keep doing the passes. They have to try from every set piece they have. Maybe it's a corner, maybe it's a free kick. Also, you never have to get desperate. You need to know 45 minutes is quite a long time. And once you have opportunity, you have to score. That's what happened in the men's game. That will happen in the women's game. Whoever has a chance to score, that will happen. And 45 minutes, it's way too much of a time to think that 0-0 and only 1 shot is alarming.
And halftime right now at the semifinal of the USA South Tournament. 15 minutes for the beginning of the second time. Stay here in our live. And again, I haven't had an opportunity to thank you all for being here watching us almost the whole evening since the men's soccer games. Right now watching the women's soccer game. You all are really important for us. It make us keep to going, keep trying to give our best here for the best for you all. That live is not our live, it's your live who is here watching through your TV, your phone, your computer. Thank you so much for everybody who has been supporting us. I really appreciate it.
And of course, thank you to Team C, Wicked Mel, Mom of 3 Greats, Jen Sveken, Max, Christine Mosley, Petra Guillermo, Russell Hagen, Adorno, and Hannah. Thank you too, Sean. But all of you, you make our commentating really helpful. We love seeing your comments. We love reading them. And yeah, of course, we're really excited for the second half. And hopefully we can hear a Mateus goal.
Absolutely. I'm saving my voice here after the men's soccer. I had my break, drank some water, got some food, and right now I'm ready again to scream for the women's soccer team to go into the final. Tornado 0, Nates also 0. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the second half of the game at the ice level family field. The Knights are facing the Tornadoes. In 45 minutes, we are going to know who is going to be in the next spot of the final. Brennan. Hinton trying to play Brennan right now, starting the second half. Lucy. Nice play by Brennan Hoffman. Was going to stay with Story. Story plays with Hinton. Hinton passed the first one, passed the second one. Miller will have the possession of the ball. The keeper of the Knights. Actually, it's this 0-0 number, Gardner, the keeper who started. Montes. Montes tried to play that long ball with Lucy. Right now, the Tornadoes will have a throw with Kennedy Kelly. 43 minutes and 50 seconds left for the end of the half here at the Ives level family field. Tornadoes are playing their life right now to go through the final. What a huge and important game here. We are just watching the Tornadoes against the Knights right now for the women's soccer team. Today, we are going to know who is going to be in the final of the USA South Tournament. Smoke. Kicks the ball around. Martin.
Yeah, I would like to say that it is very interesting to see the goalkeeper substitution once again, because it's not that common to substitute a keeper. It's much less common to substitute without and then back in. Let's see if that technique works for the Knights, but interesting to say the least.
I think I've never seen that in my life. That's the first time seeing that. A keeper just getting subbed and then coming back. Sofia De Pasquale having right now some trouble with Aknaka. The referee called a foul.
Yeah, and I would say those are the very interesting fouls because they're very strategic. Of course, you never want to foul the other player, but if you look at the chances, one was get a foul them at the half court or allow it to be 1v1 against the keeper. You take your chances. You didn't get carded, so very important decision.
Story puts the ball into the box. Bad free kick by the number 16 Story. Abby Nunez. We have a goal kick for the Tornadoes with 42 minutes and 20 seconds left for the end of the second half here at the Ice Level Family Field. Tornadoes, they have shot 8 times against the goal of the Knights. The Knights, they just had one shot so far. The keeper of the Knights had 2 saves, and Abby Nunez didn't have any save yet in that game. Kenny Mosley. Ball's going to stay with Blazer. Austin Huffman passed the first one. Huffman tried to play with Zvekan. Brennan. Brennan gives a clean slide tackle, which in my opinion, she just got the ball, but the referee right now is having a talk with her. Martin, did you think there was a foul?
Yeah, I think that's a complicated one because she slid well and she actually got the ball, but I think sliding from behind is often considered a foul. And again, we see the referee pointing to calm down a bit, but still no cards shown. I would like to see how many fouls we've had this game. It is an interesting mix because I would assume that by now we already had a yellow card. We haven't, but I would say otherwise, both teams are playing a very physical game, but not a dirty one, just a physical one.
Absolutely. Gad tried that long ball right now. Sofia De Pasquale left the ball. Dangerous for Abby Nunez, who collects it.
Yeah, and it's not the first time that Sofia does that play. We've seen her often guarding the ball all the way until Abby Nunez gets it. Very interesting to see, and most importantly, how coordinated they are, because every time the ball goes there, Abby Nunez goes out for it, and Sofia De Pasquale guards it.
Blazer has a good chance on the left. Blazer against Porcelli. Blazer against Porcelli. Better for Blazer. Blazer trying to find someone. Ball stays with Montes. Huffman. Huffman will have a good chance for a counterattack right now on the right. Huffman against Montes. Huffman against Montes. And that's going to be a fault for the Tornadoes. Abby Nunez, the goalkeeper of the year, is going to take the free kick. The really good goalkeeper, Abby Nunez.
Yeah, no, and interesting to see that the clock is stopped, but it looks like so far the referee once again just tells the player to calm down. It says, it motions the signal that maybe no more. Yeah, no more fouls will be allowed, and after that, I think the yellow cards will begin to show up. But before that, I think the game, he has taken control of it. Again, very physical, but not violent.
Nunez has a great chance to put the Tornadoes in the finals. Abby Nunez tried to cross it. Nice save, actually, for Gardner. MK Smoke kicks the ball away. Murray will have a throw-in.
It normally happens to Jones.
Mosley. Mosley trying to stay with the ball. Ball's going to stay with Hinton. Hinton tried to play it with Harris. Harry left the ball, but Michaela Izaveka was there to recover it. Kicks the ball away. 39 minutes and 38 seconds for the end of the game here at the Ives Level Family Field. Thomas. Thomas plays with Naka.
You know, and in the pass play, what a recovery by Michaela, but also what a play by the Knights, because as you can see, she motions that she's going to get the ball. She fakes it, and it was all the way onto the other side. Another foul. Very interesting decisions by the ref, but both teams are playing a really interesting game. Both teams trying to put their game on top of the other team. Set piece, as I was mentioned in the first half, set pieces are a way in which a team can score. Let's see if that happens. First 7 minutes of the second half.
Gad on the ball. Just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. Gad, the captain of the Knights. Gad goes for the ball, but he gives a really bad free kick. And the ball is going to stay with Abby Nunez, who saved. That would have been a corner, but Abby Nunez was there to collect it. You want to say a big hello and give a big hug to my mom, Viviane Tanuri, who is watching that live from Brazil, sending me a message right now that she missed me. I miss you more, Viviane Tanuri. I love you. The ball trying to stay with the Knights. Sofia De Pasquale. She has the first touch. Sofia De Pasquale is still fighting for the ball. The referee didn't call a foul. What a center back. She never gives up. The freshman, De Pasquale. Montes trying to build a play. Montes against Trifoli, but she gives a bad pass to the number 17, Harris. Trifoli plays with Ruben. Nice touch by Ruben. The ball is going to stay with Brina. Brina plays back with Trifoli. Trifoli trying to play with Zavakan. Ball stays with Ruben. Ruben to Porcelli. Porcelli back to Ruben. The ball is still bouncing a lot. The players, they are kind of struggling a little bit to put the ball on the grass and connect some good passes. Right now, Murray trying to collect the ball against Kelly. Better for Murray. What a play from Murray. Murray plays into the box. Abby Nunez collected. It was a really nice shot from the number we are trying to identify right now. Well, it looks like it was the number 10. Yes, it was the number 10, Hinton. Good shot from the number 10. Even better, Abby Nunez, the goalkeeper of the year. Zavakan. Try to play in the middle. The ball is going to stay with the Knights. Montes. Montes plays back with Gad. Brennan trying to press it. Going all the way up. Running. She doesn't stop 1 minute. Trying to collect that ball. Trying to steal that ball close to the other box. Which is going to make so much easier for the Tornadoes to score it. Hinton. Hinton still fighting for the ball. Brennan. Martin, the game right now, I would say, kind of got a little bit ugly, I would say. The players, they're not connecting good passes. Do you think that one of the factors that are making that happen is because they're getting nervous, because it's getting really close to know who is going to be in this final? But first, Martin, I'm sorry, let's see that play with Thomas, the number 9. Thomas, better for Zavakan. Martin.
Yeah, I'll quickly say it. I think nervousness can be a factor. I would also say maybe the cold. Of course, you and I are international, so the cold affects us more. But overall, I think they're trying to test the waters. They had a really good control in the first half, maybe not in the second half. But it's also a mix of nervousness and anxiety. But let's see how it goes right now.
Thomas puts the ball in a really good area. Abby Nunez was there to collect the ball. Nice header by the player of the Knights.
Yeah, but back to it, I would say, yeah, of course, that nervousness can be a factor, but also just keeping the ball. It is true that the Knights having the ball a bit more, but they still haven't been that dangerous as you would need. And another non-foul on Austin. I'm really confused by the referee this game, but yeah, I think they're just testing the waters. 10 minutes into the second half, there's still time to prepare. 35 minutes left, and a sub comes in as Olivia Guillermo comes in for. Looks like it'll be Kinley Mosley.
Yes.
Yeah, this is always a very good way to break the game, to make sure that the players are comfortable, making subs, very important time. And 10 minutes in, I think it's the ideal time.
Trifoli try to play that ball further. Sofia De Pasquale kicks the ball away as she can. Akinaka against Trifoli. Akinaka will have a chance to give a nice throw in to Blazer. Blazer will have a good chance. Better for Porcelli. Blazer getting closer to the Abby Nunez goal. There was a really dangerous ball. It crossed the whole area of the Knights. Lucy almost had a chance to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, very dangerous play, but I would like to point out a referee mistake there because he didn't call the foul, and that's understandable. But the Southern Virginia Knights player did get a touch with the ball, with her hand. So that can be very controversial if it had been a goal. Very interesting game by the referee because I wouldn't say it has influence yet so far, but he has made some dodgy decisions that could affect both teams.
33 minutes and 30 seconds left for the end of the second half here at the Ives Level Family Field. And right now, looks like one of the players of the Knights here on the bench are kind of pumping up the other players on the bench. I've never seen that. Really different way to get excited. It's kind of different from where I'm from. Kind of shows the different cultures, and we are all different. We all have the single culture, and that's what's matter. Trifoli. That's a good recovery. Brennan tried the long ball to Zavek, and she's really fast. She's getting closer to the goal. Zavakian tried to shot it with her left foot. It went a little further out of the goal, out of the target. Goal kick for Gardner.
Yeah, and we're no strangers to Zvekan attacks on the wing. She is very dangerous. She's also very fast, so that can be very important. And keeping up on that, what you said about the Southern Virginia Knights, yeah, it's very interesting to see because that has never happened in Mexico either way. But it's a good technique because that way you get all the bench hyped. Maybe they won't all be able to play, but you get them active. You get them being in the game. That's something very important because even if you don't play, you're on the field. You matter, and your voice, your attitude is what matters. Either way, I still think both teams have a really nice attitude. Really good game. 32 minutes left in the second half. The Tornado 0, Knight 0.
Free kick for the Knights with Gardner. Gardner trying to find someone. She has get here, but she wants to play long. That ball gonna stay with him. McKay Smoke. She kicks the ball further. Story. Plays to Gad. Nice touch by the number 4 Gad. Tries that long ball to Ainaka. Better for Smoke. The Knights still have the possession of the ball. They're getting really close to the tornado box, which is being really dangerous. Lucy plays to Murray. What a play from the number 7. Murray getting really close to the box. That can be a good chance for the Knights. Abby Nunez was there to collect it. It was the third shot of the Knights here in that game. Abby Nunez again. Her third save in that game. 30 minutes and 50 seconds left for the end. No both of the teams, they didn't score yet. The scoreboard is still 0-0 here at the Ives Level Family Field. Montes against Rubin. Rubin against Montes. What a fight battle for Rubin. Rubin tried to play with Zavekan. But first the referee stopped the game.
And yeah, we're going to see a lot of subs for the Southern Virginia Knights. As we saw, the Tornadoes tried to do one sub and maybe change the game. But doing 4 players is very interesting tactic by the Knights. And I would say during the second half, we've seen a different approach from them as they have been attacking more from the sides, trying to do a cross that will get shot. So far, Avi Nunez has been excellent on the goal, but yeah, it is interesting. I would say that has been working for them, but making 5 subs, maybe the coach wants to try a different thing or maybe try different legs.
Austin try to play with Zavekan. It looks like both of the players, they're just kicking the ball forward, which sometimes makes me a little bit mad, but it's still part of the game. They're just trying to score, kicking the ball further away, getting closer to the box. Huffman will have a good chance. She tried to shoot it. Ball's going to stay with Rachel. Better for the number 33. Actually, the number 12, Ricker. The Tornadoes have the possession of the ball again. Sofia de Pascual tried to play back with Zavekan. Thomas tried to play with the number 22, Audrey. Another goal kick for Abby Nunez. Martin, 29 minutes left for the end of the second half. What do you think the Tornadoes, they need to do to score the first goal of the game here? They haven't created a lot of chance, actually, on that second half. What are they missing?
Yeah, no, I would say they haven't been attacking as they did in the first half. However, they also haven't been losing their minds, losing control. The defense is very solid, and whenever they had a chance, Svekan had a chance, really good creation by herself, and also she has been running a lot on both attack and offense and defense. I would say that's very important because, yeah, as long as you not lose your cool, you're concentrating the game, you know what you have to do, that's very important. But overall, I would say maybe try the set pieces, maybe try with the subs. I'm pretty sure Coach Mascaro knows what he's doing. He was named Coach of the Year. Either way, let's see what happens. 28 minutes. For example, here, a set piece can be very dangerous from the 50, I would say 55-yard line, even though it's a 45. But yeah, they have to keep in the game. There's still a lot of time left. One chance they have, that's all they need.
Nunez put the ball on the second post. That's going to be a good ball to Olivia. Olivia will shoot, and it goes over the post. Nice shot from the player of the Tornadoes, Olivia Guillermo.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling you. All you need is one chance. Maybe they haven't been attacking a lot the second half, but one chance that they need. We have already seen Abby Nunez with her assists. And Olivia Guillermo, the player that got subbed in, she had a really good chance. What a good shot. I would say it didn't go to goal, but it's still good opportunity. That's what the Tornadoes need to start getting attacking more in the second half.
Nice trying to build a play. Good ball to Audrey. Plays back with Gad. Gad tries to play in the middle, battle for Trifoli. Ball is going to stay again with Gardner, the keeper of the Knights. Gardner plays that long ball to Murray. Porcelli stays with the ball. Well done by Portelli. Better for Gad. Trifoli. The ball is going to stay with Flores. And that's a throw-in for the Knights. Thomas is a vacant. Gad kicks the ball further. Trifoli, the ball stays a lot on the air right now, kind of bouncing a lot. Sometimes it looks like a ping pong. Audrey against Sofia de Pascual. Sofia gets really mad against Audrey. Both of them, they just stand up. I thought they would have been going against each other, but then they kept calm, cooled a little bit down Sofia de Pasquale, and the number 22, Audrey. And right now, Elise Diniz on the sideline from Brazil, Minas Gerais, getting ready to step on the pitch. Elise Diniz, who scored 4 goals this season, the player of the NATOs, the number 10, Elise Diniz.
Yeah, and as we said, different approach from the coaches because on one side you have the Knights doing 5 subs, on the other you have the coach for the Tornadoes doing just the second sub of the half. Different approaches, but either way, the game is still 0-0.
MK. And that's going to be a good chance for the Knights. She will have a chance to shoot it. Abby Nunez, what a save. Hits the post. What a chance from the Knights. It just hit the post. And Abby Nunez right now, we have a goal kick. Martin, what a chance from the Knights.
Yeah, now that's what you need. It wasn't a mistake. I would say really well prepared play from the Knights, but Abby Nunez in goal. What a way to stop the shot. And then the second one they hit, it hit the wheel of the back of the net. That's why it looked like the ball was back in. It wasn't, but still, very good chance by the Knights. They did really well. I think they did everything that they needed to. But Abby Nunez on the other side, great save.
Elise, her first touches, plays the ball back with Trifoli. Trifoli backs with Diniz. Elise trying to find someone. Try that pass wide open to Svekin. Throwing for the Tornadoes, Rachel Trifoli. Trifoli found Elise. Elise plays with Robin. Another throwing for the Tornadoes. Martin, I think Coach Juan Mascaro, when he put it Elise, he wanted to maybe have more that control in the midfield. Elise is the kind of player who likes to stay with the ball, control the ball, just, hold a little bit the ball, connect some good passes. Can that be a good way for the Tornadoes to score the first goal in the game?
Yeah, no, I could agree with you. Maybe he changed his side from going all to the wings to now trying to have more of the ball. And yeah, that's what coach is. I want is trying to do that. He knows more than us. We're just the commentators. But really interesting tactics from him. Hopefully that changes the game. But I would say 23 minutes, both teams have been attacking really well, but it just doesn't look that a goal can come anytime soon.
Thomas plays to Harris. Better for Svekin.
And also, what a game Svekin has been having. She's been up, she's been down, she's been defending all the balls. Really good game. And that's what you need. A player that, although she's an attacker, she defends really, really well.
Sofia De Pasquale kicks the ball away. That's going to be a throw-in for the Knights with 23 minutes left for the end of the game here at the Ice Level Family Field. Thomas trying to find someone. She finds Blazer. And that's going to be a foul on Rachel Trifoli, the number 22.
Yeah, no, she didn't expect that hit because normally those hits aren't that uncommon in soccer. But she was looking straight into the ball and she got hit. I don't think she's going to be injured. She looked like she's straighting back up. But still, what a hard hit she received.
Yeah, absolutely.
Phil, how do you like she got her, like in Spanish it said she got her air kicked out.
Yeah, knocked the air out of her.
It looks like it knocked the air out of her, and she will be asking for a sub as Sylvia is approaching her, trying to aid her.
Silvia Parisi from Italy right now, the athletic trainer taking care of Rachel Trifoli.
24 is going in, yeah.
And the number 24 for the Tornadoes, Moss, is coming for her, the freshman Edson Moss. Really unlucky for the senior Rachel Trifoli, who was playing a really good game here. But right now, she got her. Edson Moss will have a big job right now to sub Rachel Trifoli. One of the best players actually for that team of the Tornadoes. Who actually got an award by the All Sportsmanship team, Trifoli. Robin trying to press it. That's going to be a throwing for the Tornadoes. Moss. Sofia. Better for Sofia against the number 22. And that's going to be another subs right now for the Knights. The number 2, Montes, coming back for the number 10, Hinton.
Entering the match for the Knights, number 2, Courtney Montez.
Thomas plays to the number 22, Audrey. Audrey against Moss. Audrey kicks the ball. That can be a dangerous shot. Better for Abby Nunez. Olivia.
Yeah, no, what a play by Audrey, because it looked like she had her back to the goal, being covered by the Tornadoes, but she flipped over the defender. She shot all the way from there, and what a shot by Abby.
Olivia plays the ball to Elise. Robin. Robin has a good chance right now to get a counterattack for the Tornadoes. She tried that long ball to Olivia. Not well succeeded. Harris. Nice press for Robin. The ball's going to stay back with Porcelli. Porcelli tries the long ball with Zvekan. Better for Thomas right now, who takes the ball away. Another throw-in for the Tornadoes. Number 24, Moss, who just got in. Try to play with Zvekan. The ball staying with Harris. Audrey against Porcelli. Porcelli stays with the ball. Audrey gets the ball. Plays in the middle with the number 8. Number 8, what a sprint actually from the number 8, but even better for the number 9 of the Tornadoes, Austin Huffman. Robin tried that long pass to Zvekan. Kat was in a really good position to interfere the pass. Moss. Elise plays with Zvekan. Zvekan didn't have a good touch. Another throwing right now for the Knights. And Lucy Skidmore is coming back. Also Blazer, the number 33, and the number 11, Akinaka.
And I would like to say that we have this pause. We have been acknowledging Austin Hoffman's game. We have been acknowledging Michaela Zvekan's game. I would also like to point out Michaela Robin's game. What a game she's been having. She's in the midfield. She goes for every ball. She gives very good passes. She has been having a heck of a game today, going for all the balls. And overall, you can see that, because we were mentioning maybe it's the nervousness. Yeah, of course they're nervous. They're humans after all. But they're playing. They're giving it their 100% because they know they want to be in the final once again.
Porcelli try to play with Zvekan. That's going to be a dangerous chance to the number 18, Klusman. Better for Kennedy Kelly. We have a throwing on the right. Kelly tried to play it with Elise. 18 minutes and 30 seconds left for the end of the second half here at the Ives Level Family Field. Tornado 0. Knights also 0. Gardner kicks the ball further.
You know, and we see as how the Knights prepare once again another sub. Two different mentalities from the coach. One that doesn't solve a lot of players and one that does solve a lot. Very interesting approaches to a game. And of course, it looks like we could say it can work. It is working for both of them, as the game is still 0-0, but both teams have had their chances. Yeah, no, I don't remember a team that solves this much.
Murray on the sideline, the number 7 of the Knights, getting ready. But first, Kelly has a throw-in. Kelly puts the ball into Ruben. Ruben got a corner. That's going to be a dangerous chance for the Tornadoes. I just caught Martine looking at the keeper, Abby Nunez. She won't get the corners, but she takes most of the free kicks. It's automatically, when we have set pieces, look at Abby Nunez. But right now, it's Zvekan is on the ball.
Yeah, and we haven't had a corner yet, but we know that on the set pieces, the Tornadoes have several plays. Right now, it's the one parting from the goal line. Let's see how it goes for them.
Zvekan has a good chance for the Tornadoes to put the ball in the back of the net, but she gives a really bad cross. It crossed the whole area. Huffman is still fighting for the ball. And Huffman kind of just slapped the floor the turf of Ives Level Family Field. It looks like she got a little bit hurt. Silvia Paris is already on the pitch,
Yeah, no, I
and
would
Alcin
assume
Huffman
she's
is
mad.
getting a.
She's getting a yellow card, and even her, she is shocked. But it looked like she was just, I don't know. I would assume we have such a weird ref in front of me. I would be stressed as well. But she has been playing a lot. She has been receiving a lot of fouls. The ref considered her this to be a foul by her, but let's see how it goes from her. As I mentioned before, first yellow card. It took almost 75 minutes for the first yellow card to appear, but here we have it.
Yes, in my opinion, I actually thought it was a foul, and I thought Huffman made the foul. Actually, she kind of just ran over the player of the Knights. Here we are impartial, professional, so we are not cheering for any team. And in my opinion, the referee was right. Didn't need the pressure of the stadium. Well done by the referee, Moss. And right now, let's go for the sub of the Knights, number 7, Murray. And the number 10, Hinto, coming back. The number 8 got out, Thompson. And also the number 18, Klusman. Thomas. Sofia De Pascual has the possession of the ball right now, but she has people around her. Sofia De Pascual gets mad again. The player against the player of the Knights, Ainaka. Knights right now pressing a lot the Tornadoes on their field. Ainaka. Ainaka will have a good chance at. She passed a little bit over her teammate. Kelly kicks the ball around. Doesn't want to play, especially on those 15 minutes left for the end of the game here. Martin, 15 minutes left. What do they need to do, both of the teams, to open the scorebook? First, Martin, I'm sorry. Let's see Blazer. Blazer didn't get the ball. You're good to come in.
Yeah, and I would say that the Knights have already established what they want to do. They want to attack from the sides and then do a cross, a dangerous cross. And they've been very interesting with that, but they haven't succeeded. And then on the other side, you have the Tornadoes, which will do this. A single chance that they have, and they will try to do it as much as they can. Of course, Michaela Robin is the one with the ball.
Elise gives a really good pass wide open to Olivia Guillermo. Olivia's going to try to go for the 1v1, better for the play of the Knights. But stay with Lucy. Story plays in the middle with the number 11, Aknaka. But she gave it a bad pass. MK Smoke has the ball. Moss plays to Porcelli. MK Smoke. Well done and nice interference by the number 33 Blazer. The referee letting the game goes. He is not calling every single foul, every single contact. In my opinion, I kind of like that way that the referee is handling the game. It's been actually nice to see that kind of physical contact. Of course, with prudence, being fair and respectful with each other. Both of the teams fighting hard for that spot in the final of the USA South Tournament. Olivia plays back with Kelly. Kelly plays to Elise. Nice third horn chest. Elise in the middle. Elise tried that long ball. Weighs too much for Moss.
Yeah, no, and who is right there? Michaela Zvek. And I've been mentioning how she's been up, she's been down. Those are the very important players that you need in a team. One that is an attacker but can defend very well. It looks like she's injured. Maybe when she's fell down, she might have had a hit on the knee or something. Sylvia is already there aiding her. But yeah, I would say it's a very interesting game. Maybe not a lot of action as we had in the first half, but both sides are fighting for every single ball. They are running. Nobody's taking anything for granted. 13 minutes left of action. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if we go to overtime.
Just 13 minutes left for the end of the game. Right now it's a vacant, actually. She's going out of the pitch, getting a lot of applause from the bench, from the people on the stands. And the number 17, Kenny Mosley, got on the pitch, the freshman. The rookie of the year, the number 17, Kenny Mosley. Kenny Mosley scored 11 goals so far that season, and she gave 7 assists. What a year for the freshman, the rookie of the year, Kenny Mosley. Murray tried that long ball to Lucy. Kelly doesn't want to play around, kicks the ball away. Lucy will have another throw-in. Lucy plays to Hinton. Hinton plays back to Murray. The ball is going to stay with Montes. Nice turn by Montes, trying to find someone. Montes plays all the way here with Thomas, but Kenny Mosley will just see the ball going out. Thomas couldn't avoid. The ball went out. Another throw-in for the Tornadoes with 12 minutes and 20 seconds left for the end of the game. Moss. Kinley. Nice touch by Kinley. Nice reset to Moss. Plays the ball back to Pascual. Plays it back to Nunez. Nunez doesn't want to play around as well. Kicks the ball further. Olivia. Nice job by Olivia. Stolen the ball from the player of the Knights. And the referee again just let the play happen. Actually, I really want to give a compliment, because when we are here sometimes we don't say, like, we criticize a little bit the referees. This referee is the best referee that I've seen here so far, working on the women's soccer games. Really good referee. Harris. Harris plays to Blazer. Plays it to Montes. Montes back to Harris. Gad. Gad plays to Story. Nice job by Story. Shoot at the ball, but he hit at the referee. The Knights will have the possession of the ball again. The referee will just leave the ball with them. Resets the game. Story. Plays with the number 7, Murray. Right now we can see Murray actually playing more as a left back, and Lucy, the number 6 of the Knights, playing more as a winger, more deep. They're really good actually left back. Lucy skied more. And that can be a really good chance for the Knights. Sophia kicks the ball away. The Knights will have a good chance getting closer to Abby Nunez's goals. Number 2 tried to shoot it. The number 2, Montes. Abby Nunez just defended with her feet and after collect the ball with her hand. 10 minutes left for the end of the regular time here at the Ives Level Family Field on the campus of Brevard College. One of the most beautiful campuses in the whole United States. The campus surrounded by the mountains.
And right now the ref called that foul, but it looked like he pointed to the wrong side. It'll be for that Tornadoes. Abby Nunez will be charged of it. And I know we've been repeating this a lot, but it is true. All you need in soccer is one play. One play can change it all. We've already seen some threat and some attacking by them with an Abby Nunez crosses. Let's see what happens right now. But 9 minutes left. This can be a very, very good opportunity for the Tornadoes.
Nunez on the ball. Nunez put the ball into the box. Better forget the center back of the Knights. 9 minutes left for the end of the regular time. Martin. The Tornadoes are getting closer, even more closer. Maybe, I don't know if they will score that goal, but they're getting closer. Actually, after some subs that the coach Juan Mascaro made, the Tornadoes are playing better right now.
Yeah, no, I would say it's very interesting because we know normally soccer is 11v11, 90 minutes. But most of the time, the visiting team can like show signs of being tired or something like that, and it hasn't been the case this time. Southern Virginia has been playing amazing these 80 minutes. They have been getting control of the ball. They have been getting some attacks. It is very interesting because even with the atmosphere and the pressure of the fans, they haven't stopped playing their game. But that's something that Tornadoes need to have in their advantage. They have the whole fans cheering on them. I don't know if it can be seen on camera, but all the people that are there in the stands, on the fences, it's a lot of support for the Tornadoes. Obviously, we know that they want it. It's just a matter of who wants it more. But so far, very good play. 8 minutes left, and I still think both teams can still show more attacks. It doesn't seem like they are tired. Of course, they might be tired, but it doesn't seem that they are tired. They're still fighting for every single ball.
Harris. Montes plays all the way to Murray. Murray will have a lot of space. She's trying to get some yards. Olivia Guillermo. What an actually game as well from Olivia Guillermo. Just running all the way down back to defense to help it. Kelly. Kelly against the winger. Better for the winger of the Knights. Ball's going to stay with the number 2, Montes. It's really interesting, Martin, because all of the time the players of the Knights, they change position, which is actually really hard to call it, but it's really good as well for the Knights to kind of confuse the players of the Tornadoes, kind of changing position all the time. We can see some players switching sides as well. Is that a good strategy from the coach of the Knights?
I mean, it's working for them. They have made a lot of subs, but they have never like changed the intensity or anything like that. They do have to be maybe a little more precise in the final third because they haven't been able to shoot as much. They have shot a lot more in the second half. But overall, yeah, it's an interesting technique from the coach, not sticking any player for the position and more or less having an idea of the game. And from there, every player can play several positions. But so far, even though the Knights have been having control of the game and I think have had maybe a little more attack in the second half, the Tornadoes haven't stopped. They still have a very solid defense. They have a very good attack. And it looks like a foul. The clock is stopped. And we will be getting not only the second yellow of the game, but an Abby Nunez free kick.
Which is always really dangerous. Abby Nunez has a free kick 30 yards away from the goal. She already scored on a free kick that season. Abby Nunez, the goalkeeper of the year. And a really interesting fact is Abby Nunez, she had before that game 20 shots and 11 shots were on target, which we can actually realize how good she is. She always, in 2 shots, one of them goes on target. Nunez. Nunez against Garner. Nunez, he went went a little bit over. Kind of, some of the fans were playing around because went to the field goal, raised their hands. Gardner, with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left for the end of the second half, Martin.
Yeah, no, and I would say just like a quick little interesting detail. I don't know if you saw, but the wall on the Southern Virginia players, they were bouncing up and down trying to maybe distract Abby Nunez, and it seemed like it worked. But a good tactic because from there, Abby Nunez can be very dangerous. And those little plays, those little mind games are very important in games like this, especially with so much little time.
Right now, Sophia kind of made a mistake, but her partner, MK Smoke, was there to fix it. Kinley plays to Porcelli. Porcelli to Olivia. Nice touch by Olivia. Plays to Kelly. Murray. The ball stays with the Knights right now with the number 8. Thompson. Murray. We have a throw-in. And another subs for the Knights. Number 22, 12, and 8. Number 8, Thompson coming back. 12, Ricker. And number 22, Audrey.
Yeah, no, they keep with the tactic of doing a lot of subs. It's very interesting. I got to admit, I have never seen this before, but it looks like it's working for them. Not for anything. They're 0-0 in the semifinals. 5 minutes left. Let's see if Knights or Tornadoes get one last chance before overtime. But it looks like we might have another overtime.
Robin had a chance to play with Kinley. Gave a bad pass. Michaela Rubin. Moss. 5 minutes left for the end of the second half here. Right now, they're going to the overtime. And if they keep tying on overtime, if they don't score, the game's going to go to the penalties. Brennan. That's going to be a foul. Well called by the referee. Number 6, Lucy Skidmore made a foul on the number 21, Brennan. Six yards away from the goal of Gardner, Abby Nunez. She will try to put that ball as much close as she can to the goal of the Knights. Robin plays to Kinley. The ball stays a lot on the air. Oh my days. Huffman. Hinton. Ball stays with Kelly. Bad touch by Kelly. Audrey will have the ball. Audrey plays in the middle with Thompson. Better for Sofia de Pasquale, who never plays around. Gad. Gad still the number 12. Ricker plays with Thompson. Thompson tries to play with Audrey. Ball stays with Porcelli. Well done by the number 3, Chiara Porcelli. Porcelli tried to play with Kinley. Kinley tried to play it back to Porcelli. The number 3, the captain of the Tornadoes, Chiara Porcelli, our conference first team. Nice ball to the number 6, but she didn't have a good touch. But it was a really nice ball from Story, center back of the Knights. Martin, 3 minutes left for the end of the game. It looks like we're going to go to the overtime here. Tornado 0, Knights 0.
Yeah, it looks like that. You can never be sure, though, because one chance is all they need to change the game. But so far, I think both teams have been attacking really well, but the defenders have been even better. I have been enjoying this game. It hasn't been stuck. It hasn't been like that. Hopefully you're too, because you've been here for almost 4 hours. But overall, very, very good games. And yeah, let's see what happens. I would say I wouldn't be surprised, of course, if Southern Virginia Knights keep doing the subs. But it would be interesting to see if Coach Mascaro thinks...
Well, first, let's see that play for the Tornadoes. Better for the Cape Gardner. If some of the fans of the Tornadoes, they were requesting a penalty.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, all you need is one play. And that seemed a bit controversial. Good defense, of course. But I don't know. That seemed like it could have been a foul, especially such late in the game. That's a decision that will be remembered.
And the game gets really rough right now. Some of the fans are cheering, really enjoyed that game. And the referee doesn't give any foul, which is particularly, I really like that. Kind of remember me some of the South America tournaments, which really, with a lot of physical contact.
Yeah, no, it looked like both teams are, in this past minute, they changed their mindset and now they're going all for it. Again, not in a dirty way, but they are going way more physical touches. Let's see how it happens, but overall, I would say it's an interesting game. And yeah, the referee, I wouldn't say it has been an influence, and I wouldn't say it's tied because of him, but he has been a factor in today's game.
Guillermo trying to get the ball back. Ball stays with the play of the Knights. Plays with Story. Story plays with Gad. 1 minute and 10 seconds left for the end of the game here. What a game here so far. The Tornadoes have shot 11 times and the Knights 6 times. Right now, Story trying to build a play. Nice. Well done. Played in the middle. The ball's going to stay with Moss. Moss kicks the ball all the way down to Brennan. And the referee called a foul on Gad. The referee stops the clock. 49 seconds left for the end of the game. Gardner
mostly tried to be a bit cheeky there and kick the ball out, but sadly the clock can't be stopped here in the United States. 49 seconds. I would assume this is the last play of the game. And, of course, the keeper has it. We've seen Avi Nunez. Now let's see the threat on the other side.
Nice ball on the right side of the pitch to the number 4 of the Knights. That's a lovely cross into the box. And it was a really close chance for the Knights to put that ball in the back of the net with 30 seconds left for the end of the game. What an opportunity here from the Knights. 20 seconds left. Abby Nunez will have the goal kick, and the referee is going to end the game. Tornadoes 0. Also as well, Knights 0. That's going to be the end of the game. 10 seconds left.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the second half. Right now we are going to the overtime. Tornadoes 0, Knights 0 as well. And again, we are going for the overtime as the men's soccer went. Tornado 0, Knights 0. Ladies and gentlemen, stick here with us. It's time to go to the kitchen, make some lovely popcorn, grab a beer, a Coke, really nice Coke, enjoy it, and then after come back, just 5 minutes for the beginning of the overtime.
And we're about to be back in action for the overtime. And just before the overtime starts, let's remind the rules. It's 2-minute overtime periods. There is a golden goal. What does that mean? That means if any of the teams score, the game is completely over. Doesn't matter if it's at the first play of the game or the last one. Once they score, it is over. If they don't, we'll have a penalty shootout.
And the referee starts the first half of the overtime in the game, Olivia Guillermo. The ball's going to stay with Story Brennan trying to press her. The ball stays with the Knights. Rubin stole the ball. Tried to pass against the player of the Knights. She kicked the ball against Lucy. Really good and tacky player, Michaela Rubin, the number 22, who actually got the all-conference second team in her freshman season. What a season from the player of the Tornadoes, Michaela Rubin. Kelly on the throwing. Kelly getting some steps back. Kelly plays to Brennan. Brennan didn't have a really good first touch. Brennan is still fighting for the ball. Story kicks away. And that's going to be a good ball here for Audrey. Audrey against MK Smoke. And that's going to be the referee called a throwing for the Tornadoes or a foul. Let's see what he did. Yeah, he just called a throwing, which in my opinion was actually just a throwing. Audrey kind of hit it really strong, MK Smoke, but just a contact of the game. Sofia de Pascual playing back with Nunez. Nunez kicks the ball further away. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left for the end of the first half of the overtime here at the Ice Level Family Field on Brevard College.
Yeah, no, it cooled down a bit. We've only had 2 minutes, but the first 30 seconds were full of action, everybody going for the ball. And it's not a surprise. Whoever scores first gets to the final. Everybody wants to score that goal. Everybody wants to be at the final. But they also need to be very, very intelligent and make sure they don't let down the defense.
Kelly plays that long ball to Olivia. Olivia trying to stay with the ball. The ball went out of bounds. Number 6, Lucy Skidmore. We have another throw-in. Lucy trying to find someone. Found the number 12 of the Knights. Kelly. Kelly kicks the ball for no one. Martin, maybe that's what is missing at that game for the Tornadoes. Maybe try to put the ball on the grass a little bit. Just try to play on the grass, build some plays, you know. I think, honestly, in my opinion, I don't know if you agree with me, but they're trying too much that long ball. But first, let's see the attack with the number 8, Thompson. Moss. Sofia de Pascual. What an essential tackle. But the ball stays back with Thompson. Moss. Martin, I'm sorry, my friend. Now
yeah,
you're
no,
good.
of course. Yeah, I would say that may be a bit interesting because they have been playing a lot in the air. But so far, yeah, we're sorry for that. But yeah, so far it looks like maybe that could be a change in tactics. It is interesting because Michaela hasn't been back. She's been on the bench ever since she was subbed off. We can see that she has an ice pack on her leg, so she might be off for the game. But so far, yeah, very interesting game. Maybe the tactics can change. However, I don't know if it hasn't been wrong. Maybe don't try to change it.
Gardner. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left for the end of the game here at the Ice Level Family Field. Sofia de Pascual plays to Kelly. Kelly tries to play in the middle with Huffman. Brennan, nice touch from Brennan to Rubin. Rubin tried to play that long ball to Olivia, but Olivia wasn't there. A bad pass from the freshman, Michaela Rubin. Knights are getting closer to the Tornadoes' goal. Tried to play that ball with Audrey. Sofia de Pascual kicks away. The ball stays a lot on the air right now, bouncing. And it's actually incredible how Huffman is always going for the ball no matter what. She's not scared of the contact. The little Alst Huffman, but really strong player actually, giving a lot of work for the defenders of the Knights. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left for the end of the first half here. Kelly will have a throw-in. And that's going to be a subs for the Tornadoes right now. The number 5, Haley Kinney, going for the number 21, Brennan. Right now, Coach Juan Mascaro kind of having a conversation with Brennan, explaining to her, maybe giving some instructions. They're really good freshman player, Brennan. Story. Olivia Guillermo, nice press from Olivia Guillermo. But again, like I was saying, Martin, they got that ball back and they kick it further without actually like a purpose, just kicking for like just getting the ball away. That's what I was talking about. Maybe if they put that ball on the grass when they steal, the Tornadoes will have a really good chance to get out of here with a W. Smoke.
Yeah, no, maybe that's the tactic that Coach Mascaro has decided to use. Maybe that's how the players are feeling. Either way, 4 minutes left in the first overtime half. Still 0-0, and that was a foul. Nope, the ref won't call it a foul.
And that's going to be a good chance for a shot. Actually, Martin, I thought it was a fault as well on Sofia. She didn't go for the ball, just went on Sofia's body. The referee didn't call it. Right now, I don't agree with the call of the referee. One thing is just let the physical contact to happen, but when it's fouled, he needs to call the fault. Martin?
Yeah, no, it's been very interesting, his decisions, but overall, I would say he has been having a pretty decent game, showing the yellow cards when needed and calling a foul when needed as well.
Huffman trying to get at that ball. It's actually unbelievable how that player, Huffman, always fighting for the ball, Austin Huffman. And she gets a really good free kick, which makes the coach of the Knights really mad, because that can be a really, really good chance for the Tornadoes to put the ball into the box.
And it is interesting because normally these are taken by Michaela Zveke, and it looks like now Kinley Mosley will be the one taking it. But for a second there, people were confused because, yeah, the normal taker of it is Michaela Zveke, and she's on the bench. But Kinley Mosley, she was the Rookie of the Year. Let's see if she can help the Tornadoes in this free kick.
Ling, put it into the box. That was a good free kick from Kinley Mosley. The ball's going to stay with Olivia Guillermo. Olivia trying to stay with the ball. Ball's going to stay with Audrey here on the left. Audrey past Haley. Porcelli, what a good tackle from the number 3. The captain of the Tornadoes, Chiara Porcelli, our conference first team. Kelly plays to Sofia. Sofia tried that long ball. Looks like some of the players right now, they are kind of feeling a little bit of the pressure to be tying the game here at the ice level family field. But first, let's see Kinley Mosley on the left, the number 17. The Rookie of the Year. Kinley plays a really good ball to Austin. What a header from Austin Huffman. She's not a really tall player, but she's always been dangerous inside of the box. Even on the floor, a real warrior. Austin Huffman, the number 9 of the Tornadoes, who actually got it our conference honorable mention in that season. Austin still fighting for the ball. Look at that. Austin Huffman. And that was just only ball. Just got it the ball and the referee saw it. Good call by the referee. Didn't eating the press or the pressure of the crowd here on the stands of the Ive level family field. Olivia plays that ball out crossing the area. No one was there. Austin Huffman kind of feeling a little bit. Doesn't get back. Kelly was going to stay with the Knights. Audrey back to Klusman. Klusman back to Audrey. Nice 1-2. Back to Klusman again. MK Smoke. What a slide tackle from the number 28, MK Smoke. Oh, my lovely days.
Yeah, now what a game we've been having from both sides. Very physical, but still very, very good.
And that's going to be a corner for the Knights right now with the number 22, Audrey. We have a really good chance. Actually, it's not the number 22 who is taken. It's the number 9, Thompson. Has a really good chance with 35 seconds left for the end of the game, for the end of the first half. a golden goal. If they score, the Knights are in the final. The ball stays with them, close to the box. That's a really dangerous opportunity from the Knights. They will have a chance to shoot, and it goes over the post. 17 seconds left. That's going to be the end of the first half of the overtime. Right now, we're just going to have more 10 minutes to see who is going to go to the final of the USA South tournament. Or we're going to go to the penalties again. Martin, halftime of the overtime. What are your thoughts right now? What do you think the Tornadoes they need to do to don't go to the penalties and get out of that pitch in those 10 minutes that are coming right now after to get the W?
Yeah, no, first halftime of the overtime is over. 100 minutes they've been playing these players. It's impressive. And I would say it's very hard to tell what they need to do better because they have been having a very, very, very amazing game, both on offense and on defense. But overall, I would say one chance. They just need to focus on that one chance that they get. If it's on the corner, if it's on a set piece, if it's on a counterattack, whatever they have, don't lose control. They are still control of the game. They have the fans supporting them. They have all their family supporting them through the YouTube stream. Maybe they are here at the stands. But they need to understand 10 more minutes. They have been having an excellent season so far. They need to do that again for 10 more minutes. Then we might have penalties, which we've seen them been preparing over at practice. And overall, it just depends who wants it more, I would say. And the Tornadoes have shown that they do want it a lot. I would say, of course, an honorable mention has to be Austin Hoffman. What a game she's been having. She's been everywhere on the field. She's been going for every single ball. And it doesn't matter if she has been called foul or something like that. She still fights for every single ball. You need players like Austin Hoffman, but overall, all the 11 players that are today playing for the Tornadoes and for the Knights have shown what it takes to be in a semifinal. And it is a shame that only one of them will go to the final. But both teams have been playing an amazing, overall, 100 minutes of football.
Absolutely. Right now, 55 seconds for the beginning of the second half of the overtime. Trying to go to the kitchen, make some really quick popcorn. Actually, there won't be enough time to do it. So maybe just grab a lovely beer, a nice and cold Coke to enjoy the second half of the overtime here at the Ice Level Family Field on the campus of Brevard College. One of the most beautiful campuses in the whole United States, surrounded by the mountains here at Brevard, North Carolina.
And of course, as the second half of overtime begins, let's remind you that this is overtime. Whoever scores is the winner of the game. And if they fail to score in the next 10 minutes, we will have penalties. So, good luck to the both of them. 10 more minutes of soccer, and hopefully either we get to scream a goal or we will go to penalties.
And the referee starts the game, and again, 10 minutes left for the end of the game. Let's see if we're going to the penalties. If someone will score again, it has the golden goal. If someone scores, that's the end of the game. So every chance can be the chance, actually the last chance for one of those teams to be playing in the USA South Tournament. Huffman. And the referee called a foul. Let's see if Kinley Mosley... Oh, actually, if Abby Nunez right now, the keeper she's taking, not Kinley Mosley anymore. Those far free kicks around 32 yards. Abby Nunez will have a chance to put the ball into the box. Kenny Mosley on the second post. He has Rubin inside of the box. Huffman as well. Also Guillermo. Just waiting for the referee. The referee blew the whistle. Nunez. Nunez has a good chance to put it into the box. That ball is going to be really dangerous. And he kind of went really close to the goal. Hit the net. But not the net that really matters. The net away from the kind of the side of the goal. The away net is kind of how we say in soccer. Moss. Haley fighting for that ball. Ball's going to stay with Blazer. Blazer with Montes. Montes with Thomas. Thomas kicks the ball further. Kelly. Kelly against Murray. Kelly against Murray. Better for the number 7, Murray. Better again for the number 7, Murray. What a play for the number 7. He will have a good chance. Number 11, Akinaka had a really great chance. Really close to the goal. She had a really clear shot, Martin, to score the goal that would have been putted the Knights on the final.
Yeah, no, I would say this is their only chance. They will have to maybe have a miscommunication or something like that. But what a play by the Knights. Really good cross, and I would say unfortunate with the shot, but overall the planning of the play was very good. It's 8 more minutes they have. The Knights will have one more. The Tornadoes will have maybe one more. It's up for them to see who wants to finish it better.
Another free kick right now for the Knights. Always a dangerous chance to score a goal. Can be the last chance of that game here if the Knights put the ball in the back of the net. Thomas, all of the hope of the Knights fans are with you right now on that ball. The number 9, Thomas. Thomas. That's a really nice cross on the second post. The ball's going to stay with Blazer. And Abby Nunez will have it. Kind of crashes against the player of the Knights. Really dangerous, actually, crashed. Abby Nunez against the number 7, Murray.
Yeah, no, those are very common plays in soccer, I will assume. But they are very, very dangerous because both players are looking at the ball. They don't see each other, and they crash into each other. Hopefully, both players were able to stand up very quickly and keep going with the game. But overall, those are very, very dangerous plays.
Murray. Murray, the number 7 of the Knights on the left side. The Knights getting closer. What a good shot. He hit at the player of the Nados. Abby Nunez kicked the ball around all the way going to the cricket. Abby Nunez. Actually, I think if Abby Nunez crashes against me, my bones, all of them would be broken. So these players here, they are actually really strong, really impressive how they can handle actually more than 90 minutes right now playing the second half of the overtime and still running a lot. It's actually unbelievable. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of hydration, eating healthy, preparation. What a good work from both of the teams. All of the families from these players should have been really proud of those players. What a season so far here at the USA South Tournament. Brevard College, Ives Level Family Field. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left. Rachel Trifoli right now is going for the number. Is going for Kennedy Kelly, which is number 25. Martin, 5 minutes left, 25 seconds.
Yeah, now we've already gone through 105 minutes of soccer. Very good soccer, but both teams can still have one chance that finishes the game earlier. I would say Austin Hoffman could be one of those players because she has been fighting for every single ball. But overall, there are 22 players on the pitch. Any single one of them could make the difference.
Porcelli tried to play with Kinley. Harris will have a good chance on the right side. Harris against Moss. Harris trying to find someone. She found Montes. Montes will try to put the ball into the box. Nice cut by the number 2, Moss. The ball is going to stay with Moss. By the number 2, Montes, actually, the player of the Knights. And Moss, the player of the Nados. Number 24, kicked the ball away. Blazer plays back with Tom. Thomas tried to kick that ball to the number 11. Right now, that can be a really dangerous ball. Harris, and what an interference by the number 28, MK Smoke. My lovely days. MK Smoke, what an essential interference. That could have been the goal for the Knights to go to the final. MK Smoke was there, the wow MK Smoke. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left for the end of the second half of the overtime. Nunez. The ball stays with Hinton. Hinton tries to play with Blazer. Ball is going to stay with the Knights. Montes plays with Thomas. Thomas tries to find Harris. Nice touch by Harris. Harris tried to play it with Akinaka. The ball stays with Harris. Harris plays back with Thomas. Thomas kicks away. Moss. Kinley Mosley will try to stay with the ball. Didn't have a really good touch. Thomas will have again another throw in with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left for the end of the second half of the overtime. Moss. Austin Huffman sprinting actually with 3 minutes left for the end of the second half of overtime. Is actually really impressed. How can these athletes of the Tornadoes, of the Knights as well, can run that whole game? God bless them.
Yeah, no, they're incredible athletes, almost 110 minutes of pure running. It is impressive what they're doing, and they are still not tired. They're still fighting for every single ball. They're going for every opportunity they have. It's gonna be a free kick from over here, and as you can see, Abby Nunez, the goalkeeper, is getting ready for it. I don't want to jinx it, but this could be a really, really important chance for the Tornadoes.
Absolutely, Abby Nunes. And actually, I completely agree with you. Looks like I'm getting old, you know, just with my belly. Can't even handle 20 minutes running on the pitch sometimes. And right now, Abby Nunez on the ball. Nunez. She kicks it straight. It kind of hits the field goal. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left for the end of the second half here. The Tornadoes, they have shot 14 times. And the Knights, they have shot 12 against the goal of Abby Nunez, the goalkeeper of the year. Austin Huffman until the end, running like the game was just started. It's actually unbelievable. It's actually really impressive. I know I'm being repetitive, but Austin Huffman, she has a lot of stamina to running a lot. Ina Martin.
I would say Austin Huffman and Michaela Robin are the very key players for the Tornadoes, at least today. They have been everywhere. Of course, the 11 players have been impressive. But overall, those two players, they have been everywhere on the field. They have been going for every single ball. And with a referee that's allowing for such a physical game to happen, they have been able to endure almost 110 minutes of this sport.
Sofia De Pascual. Nice pass to Kinley Mosley. The ball's going to stay with Robin the GOAT. Robin against two. Better for the player of the Knights. Harris plays in the middle with Akinaka. Akinaka tried that long ball to Murray. That ball is going to be dangerous. Oh, my lovely days. Almost the number 7 Murray got at the ball. But Abby Nunez was there to collect it. 50 seconds left to go to the penalty here at the Ives Level Family Field. It is happening, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to the penalty here at the semifinals of the women's soccer as well. Damas y caballeros, lamento informar que vamos para penales. Kinley. 23 seconds left for the end of the game.
Yeah, and for all the people that are watching from home, I know this is not something we normally ask, but do give your thanks to Mateus because he's been in here for 4 hours. He's more than happy to be here. Yeah, he's been here since 2 p.m. It's about to be 9:44. Of course he loves this, and we love doing this. But oh my God, what a day full of adrenaline, full of emotions. We're heading into our second penalty shootout of the game against the Knights. What a game we've been having. Of course, we're more than excited to commentate this. But yeah, hang on to your seats because penalties are about to happen.
And here we are. We are going to the penalties. All of the fans are getting excited. The families back home right now just watching their kids playing here. The penalties is always a tense moment. Right now, actually, my pressure is kind of going down. Penalties, always a tense moment. Everything can happen right now. The Tornadoes are already talking. We can see Kelly right now in the middle having some conversation with the players. The captain as well. The all-conference first team, Chiara Portelli. Tornadoes getting ready, getting pumped for the penalties. Abby Nunez, it's your time to shine here at the Ives Level Family Field, even more that you already have. And Gardner, That's your time as well to shine it. Let's see actually if Gardner is going to be the goalkeeper, because the coach of the Knights, he has been changing a lot. So let's see who is going to be the goalkeeper on the penalties for the Knights.
Yeah, if we win, you guys want to come down and do interviews, of course? Sure. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just meet you down there. Okay. One night. Just like last
Again, another penalties here at Ives Level Family Field. Players are getting ready. It's time to go to the kitchen again. Bring a drink. If you're over 21, just if you're over 21, you can get a beer. If you don't have more than 21 years old, just have your Coke or maybe any kind of juice. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, penalties. What a crazy moment at the Ives Level Family Field. All of the fans, my mom would be actually going crazy right now if I was on the pitch. I have been actually growing up with my mom saying that she hated penalties. A lot of actually parents, they hated penalties because most of the times one is going to be the hero and another one is going to be the villain. So it is what it is, Martin.
Yeah, no, and I share that feeling with your mom. Penalties are so entertaining, but at the same time, the adrenaline, all the emotions are at its highest. If you can see by that transmission, everyone is lining up in the fence, ready to be pressuring as they should, because that's what the fans are for. But yeah, we have the Tornadoes and Knights at the halfway line. We still don't know who will shoot first, but yeah. And just a reminder for people that may be new to the sport, each team has 5 penalty kick takers. If all 5 players convert their penalty kicks, will go into sudden death, which means if you score and the other team misses, you go through. If it's been in the first 5 penalties, you are able to maybe get back if both teams end up missing the same amount of shots. And it looks like the Knights will be taking the first penalty. It didn't work out for them in the men's game, but I would say normally, speaking like as a player, it is better to take the penalty first because all the pressure then goes to the other team. If you score, the other team is the one that has to score now. If you miss, it don't matter because you still have all the count because you are the one that's taking first. However, we already saw in the men's game that the Knights kicked first and the Tornadoes were the ones that went through. So we're getting ready to it. Just before the shots start, let's remind you that, of course, both teams have probably practiced this several times. But yeah, the 110 minutes of soccer goes now into penalties.
And just waiting right now for the referee to blow the whistle. Audrey on the ball. Audrey against Abby Nunez. Audrey scores the first goal of the Knights here. And right now the number 10 from Brazil, Elise Diniz, is going to take the first penalty. What a responsibility for a player to take the first penalty of the Tornadoes. Elise Diniz, the number 10, getting ready. Elise Diniz against Gardner. Elise Diniz directly from Brazil, Minas Gerais, getting ready to take the first penalty of the Tornadoes. Elise on the ball, and what a goal! Elise scored their first goal of the Tornadoes on the penalties. Tornadoes won. Knights won as well.
Yeah, and we see both players already took their first penalty. That's a very important one to give confidence to the rest of the team. Both players have scored. Let's see how it goes from now on.
Story on the ball. Story against Abby Nunez, and he hits the post! He hits the post! Story loses the penalty, the second penalty of the Knights. And right now, Chiara Porcelli has a chance to put the Tornadoes in front on that battle here at Ives Level Family Field. Porcelli against Gardner. Chiara Porcelli on the ball. Porcelli, and that's going to be a save for the keeper, Gardner.
Yeah,
Chiara Porcelli, the our conference first team, had a chance to put the ball in the back of the net. Sorry, Martin. But what a save for Gardner.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, the first penalty shooter scored their goals. Now the second on both sides miss. So I would say that throw will go sideways.
Murray on the ball. Murray on the ball. What a shot. It was actually the number 17, Harris, who put the ball in the back of the net. Everything is even right now. Tornadoes, they lost their second shot. The Knights scored right now the third shot. If the Tornadoes score, they tie. Third penalty of the Tornadoes. Right now it's 3-2. Actually 2-1. Kelly on the ball, and that's going to be a save again, Gardner. Another save from the keeper of the Knights. Gardner, the Tornadoes, they lost again a penalty. The Tornadoes, they have shooted 3, scored just 1. And the Knights, they have shooted 3 and scored 2. Murray on the ball. The referee blows the whistle. Abby Nunes, the Tornadoes, they need you. Abby Nunes, Murray puts the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling you at the beginning. Whoever shoots first gets that advantage that they score. They put the pressure on the other team. However, the game's not over yet. The keeper can still do the saves. If we remember last year, Abby Nunes was able to do this, and now she'll be in charge of taking the penalty kick.
And if Abby Nunes misses it, the Knights are going to be in the final of the USA South Tournament. Abby Nunes, all the responsibility is with you right now. Nunes, keeper. The keeper Nunes against Gardner. Abby Nunes, and the ball went over the post. And the Knights are in the final. Just defeated the Tornadoes here at the Ives Level Family Field. The Knights are going to the finals. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tornadoes right now got eliminated here at the Ice Level Family Field. Knights are going to the final. What a game here so far. The team of the Knights, they deserve it. They got at that spot in the final. Really sad for those girls of the Tornadoes who have been playing an amazing season here so far. Those penalties doesn't change all the work, all the effort, all the family support that the Tornadoes they have getting all that season. We can see Coach Juan Masco right now shaking the hands of the other coach. The Tornadoes got eliminated right now, but the heart, the spirit, and all the love stays right now with those girls who played an amazing season, Martin. That doesn't borrow the season here so far.
Yeah, no, heartbreaking to say the least, but at the same time, what an amazing season these girls had. They were unbeaten, technically it still counts an unbeaten game, but overall they played magnificent every single game. They were able to be regular season champions. These girls, yeah, it's sad that they won't be able to be at the final, but they do deserve an applause if you're in the stands, if you're from your home. These girls played a magnificent tournament. They got to the final last year, they get to the semifinals, but as regular season champions this year, of course, soccer is not just one thing. It keeps on going, and hopefully back next season, they keep going even stronger than they did this year. As I said, it's heartbreaking to say the least, but congratulations to the Knights. They played a really impressive game today. They are deserving finalists. And, of course, thanks for everybody that tuned into the game. We love your comments. We love that you're here for us. And it was a pleasure to be able to commentate this whole day of soccer.
Really nice as well. We can see some of the girls of the Knights kind of consolating. We can see Olivia Guillermo and Aknaka right now just hugging each other. Really nice fair play that we're seeing here at the Ives Level Family Field. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations for the fans of the Knights, for all of the players, for the staff, for the coaches. The Knights, they are on the final.
Yeah, no, and once again, of course, congratulations to the Knights. They played really well and they're in the final. But what a tournament it was by the Tornadoes. They played an amazing football. They played all the players that wants to play, that wants to were on the bench, the coaches. Everyone did a fantastic season. It's heartbreaking that they are not going to be able to play in the final. But this is not the end. Of course, there's always next season. They have been doing so good. They've had an impressive development. And yeah, that's soccer. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Hopefully for next season, they're even better than they were this year. But yeah, what a great season. What a great game we had today. And Mateus, I'm pretty sure you loved having so much soccer to commentate today. Thank you. And once again, everybody that watched the stream with us. Me and Mateus are more than a pleasure to be here for you. And yeah, have a good night.
Thanks everybody who was here watching the live. We really appreciate it. Like I said, it was a long day for me here, but I really enjoyed to be here with you all. We really appreciate everybody who was here watching. Congratulations to the Knights. Also, congratulations, I would say as well, for the whole season of the Tornadoes. Those girls, some of them are crying right now, which breaks my heart. But it is what it is. And thank you for everybody. Again, men's soccer, they are in the final Saturday, 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. We have actually just put on your schedule, on your agenda, Saturday, 3 p.m. See you there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Martin, who have been helping me here. Otherwise, I wouldn't make it.